Landon is going to be absolutely dominating that bracket. So we've got Sig and Len. How do you feel about this matchup?
I think Sig wins usually.
Yeah.
But brothers, of course.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, it goes back and forth. I'm sure these guys have played with each other more than most siblings, actually.
Do you know if they've played this season yet? I haven't seen that.
I think I have seen one Sig versus Len at some point. I'm sure it also has happened. We'll see. I mean, I have to like look into the archives for that one, but I think they have played. I'm pretty sure I've seen it at least once since quarantine. Even if it wasn't on season, it might have been just like really early. Okay, so we're obviously like off to a great start. Sig is doing, you know, some really nice like edge guarding from Ness. Like you can edge guard Fox pretty well sometimes if you have like good projectiles like that.
Easily with Ness, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so going for the S match, I was like, oh, there's a hard read, and that's how you know, like, why would he go for that? Well, they're brothers. Like, that's kind of why.
They have the, I play you so much, I have to play a whole different game because I've become too adapted to how you play.
Exactly. Like, that is the real text sometimes here, because you have to, like, you have to keep it fresh, obviously, for your enemies, but, like, for your brother, like, I don't know, man. Like, that's tough. All right, so it is going to be now a couple raw PK flashes just like as like a sharking tool. It's really, you know, in this case, kind of forcing Fox to the edge.
Didn't particularly get punished for it either.
Yeah.
Though after he got hit, of course, but.
Right, and now it just like this is the kind of air like upward air dodge that the last Bowser Mirren wished that he had in that set, because like that air dodge is a third jump. Like we say it enough, it just doesn't need to be repeating.
He keeps doing the PK flash.
Yeah.
I'd never seen him do that. It must be something he's trying out.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm interested to see, you know, if he uses it a little bit more elsewhere. He has been playing a lot of Ness today. With the parry, but the missed. Okay, so he goes the F tilt the wrong side. That's unfortunate. You hate to see it.
Honestly, I think he didn't want to parry it and got a messed up buffer because of it.
Oh, I can see that. No, that makes sense. Again, like a double PK flash. I'm surprised, like he could go for. I mean, well, that's true. I think the PK Thunder would have been reflected, and so that's something that like PK flash will just like stay there stationary, and you don't actually get reflected. Like there's no chance of you getting hurt by it.
He has to land on it. If he's a reflector, he's an in lag, and then you could just get him more.
Exactly.
Just sharking.
Yeah, so it's a really nice, effective tool, I think, against him. I think it worked very well in that set. Like that whole game. Like I think I was pretty impressed. Like I was like, okay, this is like unconventional stuff that does work. But you think we're gonna see it? No character switch.
Character switch? I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not. No matter how this gets, I'm sure that they're at that point. Like we are best of 5 though, so this is it could go either way.
Who would be changing characters? Lin?
I think. Well, I mean, obviously Len lost the game, so I thought maybe he would change. But I mean, you know, again, Fox. Like you don't. Who switches off of Fox sometimes? Like maybe ZD, but like no one else. Like Fox is so good, you just don't need to switch off of him sometimes.
And I don't think Sig would switch it either, because Pac-Man and the Fox.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a super terrible.
I think it's not bad. I think Name is an absolute dirty liar when he says that like Fox like is bad in that matchup.
Name would never lie.
Really? Okay. Well,
yeah, name's
weirder things have happened, I suppose.
Name never lies.
Never.
You're just a hater.
Oh, you're right. But I am not a hater of this great Ness play. Like Sig doing really cool, fancy movement. Like it's actually really smart. Like going for these like forward airs. It's a really clean way to play Ness. If you got to play Ness, which I mean you never do.
Unfortunate.
I know. He sent him straight up. Like even the DI wasn't bad enough to like keep him.
I'm surprised that one didn't kill though. The up smash at 110.
Yeah, that's true.
Not killing.
That's true. I mean he was expecting it that time probably. Like the good pre-DI, just get him out of there. Right. A couple movement mess, you know, like fading in, fading out with the magnet. Like it's a really good B reverse tool. Until you get punished like that.
Once you do it too many times, maybe they expect it more.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
But then you have to guess if they are expecting it. But you still do it anyway.
Exactly. Wow. You just described conditioning.
I might have invented it.
Oh wow. Okay. I will put the patent up. We're all good. Oh no, so he's getting dash attacked by Fox is kind of demoralizing because you're just like, wow, now I'm popped up yet again. And what does Fox like to do? Juggle me. Okay. I mean, it's a good combo breaker, honestly.
Yeah. I think I would have liked to see Lin like just down smash his air dodge up on ledge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been using a lot of those, actually. Like, I'm surprised, like, we haven't seen,
maybe
like,
I just don't know if
not much yo-yo.
hit it, but...
Yeah, I don't know. There's just not enough yo-yo at ledge, I think, sometimes. I think he's expecting Lin to go high for that reason. And the jump from ledge has been pretty, I guess, important for both of them. Yeah, okay, nice. Okay, so another, like, Ness, again, it's like one of those demoralizing dash attacks, I guess.
They're both playing like they don't want to be next to each other.
Yeah.
But then they both go in at the same time.
Yeah, they have to go in, right? Exactly. Eventually, one of them's going to have to go in, and they end up going both in at the same time. Wow, just trading a couple stray hits, and then it's just like, you know, we're mid-percent, so nothing's in, like, huge danger, but we are in our last stock. Like, I mean, Sig's got to finish Fox really quickly. Because here on ledge, it's not looking like, you know, a place he wants to be, even as Ness. Oh man, okay, so no punish on the neutral get-up. That's fine. Like that was the right option for Sig at that point. Okay, the whiffed grab, let's go. Okay, so now the back throw, of course, like it's still not enough because you're going coast to coast. Okay, I'm really surprised. I need to see like more. Okay, not the raw smash while he's on platform. Like I expected the approach.
It's getting a bit more difficult. Whoa. I was gonna say it was getting a bit more difficult for Lin to go in because he's at percent where if he misses, he just has a back throw.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Sig is 6-3 in sets versus Lin this season. Interesting. So that's a thing.
How they played at the cave though, because I'm sure they played like this, like the ladder. There's like.
Oh, that's true. Maybe there was a ladder. I don't know. Maybe it could have been both. Honestly, I would imagine they probably like. I mean, tech time doesn't count, right? Like I don't think it was.
Is that a local? Never heard of it.
I hate you. I only know the cave. I only know cave. Sorry. Cave. I'm just kidding. So we're going back to PS2. Obviously, like one last hurrah for this poor stage. Overworked, underpaid.
Soon to be replaced.
Exactly. Unappreciated. I'm just kidding. PS2 is funny. It's a no. But for this matchup, do you think it matters? Like this is so neutral for these characters.
What, like the PS2 stage pick?
Yeah.
I think Ness really likes PS2. Fox doesn't not like anywhere.
Right, that's true. I mean, exactly. Which is why I'm thinking like, okay, for this matchup, it really does not matter to them, especially because it's like a comfort pick for them, most likely. Okay, he's Len shaking his head at that one. He was like not expecting that that to come out. I think it was just a fuck back there. It's too much. Okay, again, that's what I call the Zerom, because Zerom was the first person I've seen to do that. So if it wasn't coined by Zerom, I don't care. I'm calling it the Zerom. That's just what I always was like. Pre-pandemic, I was like, what is Zerom doing? And they're just like, oh yeah, he does that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And here again, like Montrose, using it against Len pretty decently. It's like it's an okay tool.
Mix up.
Yeah.
Hasn't gone for any.
Except when he goes for it twice in a row, like at ledge. And I'm like, wow, I've never seen someone do that twice.
He went for the tomahawk and missed it because he hadn't. I don't think he's tomahawked yet this set, but the first time he goes for it, unfortunately.
Oh, interesting.
He gets hit out by it.
Can't be tomahawked against that, right? The run up F smash.
It's like
up smash.
Reverse conditioning. If you're landing on their shield every time, but then they're gonna hit you for it. Yeah. But then if you don't, they're still gonna hit you for it.
Totally. Ooh, okay. Missing out on the down smash 2-frame opportunity. He does get moved on stage. You hate to see that. No. I mean, of course, like even Sig's like shaking his head. He's like, damn, I hate to see that. That's rough. Okay, so
ultimate moment.
Yeah, true.
Wanted to buffer the tech, but can't react to falling out of it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a tale as old as ultimate.
Oh
no!
Ouchies.
Yo, that was so clean of a read.
He went around the reflector.
All the way around the reflector, and then he's like, okay, cool. I see you're landing to my right. Aim stage right, and you're good. Like, just let it rip. Hits that PK rocket. You love to see that. That was pretty clean. Very good read.
Willow did say none of them were at Cave yet, so that's why I wouldn't.
Oh, none of those were
seen
Cave. Okay, cool. So this is the first time we're seeing it at the Cave. Cool. Good to know. And we're back. Game 3. Wait. That was game 4.
That was game 3.
No, that was, yeah, you're right. That was game 3. This is game 4. Yes. We are up 2-1. Sig is looking to cement that victory over Len here at the Cave, but I don't know.
I'm going to see game 5.
You want to see game 5?
Yeah. Game 5 is always the best.
That's true. I will absolutely agree with that because it's like you've seen the it's the culmination of what you built up to. Like the set goes on a little bit longer. You've gone back and forth. The tension rises. Who doesn't love a good game 5?
Who won game 1?
Sig.
Okay.
Yeah, Sig won game 1. So we're like literally back and forth. And they stay at the same stages, so you know that they're just like purely adapting gameplay, which is actually like makes this way cooler. And this is over like decades probably of them playing against each other. Like, come on.
Oh.
He's gonna have to go for the forward throw. No chance.
Not very good stage positioning for any kill throws.
Exactly. Okay, but the
that's a
F
move.
tilt? Yeah.
Just
wow.
Bonk.
I just like, yeah, literally like put the Converse to his face and just like, all right. I don't even need a smash attack. I just go for the. It's Fox though. Like, do you expect him to kill like later than that? Not really.
Oh.
Okay.
Just lets it rip.
And then the trade works out. The trade works out for him.
Goes for another one of that field.
I know. He's like, well, if it worked, I'll throw it out. Especially at 0. And you're like, well, it's a fast enough move. I don't think I'll get punished too hard for that. At that point, it's like way less risk than it is reward. Again, so getting caught with like the magnet shenanigans, he's like, okay, this is an approach tool, but I mean, Len's steadfast and at least like punishing in the right areas. Oh, okay, now we get some yo-yo. Okay, now we're starting to see it. Like, I think that would have been great shield pressure if he'd held shield, but I mean, obviously he got lucky and he wasn't in shield, so he just goes for it. So either way, you win.
Doesn't look like we're getting a game 5.
Not at this point, but again, like, you know how Fox can do off stage. We saw him get a couple close like forward airs and stuff, and it did some work off stage. So I don't know. Fox could make this work. He's only at 32%.
Just do a Fox combo on the next stop.
Exactly, and end with an up smash or down. Okay, down. Going for the down smash on shield. Yikes! But I mean, now of course the reverse can't happen to him. He's retreating back to center stage as best as he can and trying to reset the neutral, but I don't know. The smashes, so he does end up getting something, but now he's at 100 for getting hit by that.
Maybe not a favorable precise trade, even though he got the kill, because he took like 30.
Yeah, that I was gonna say he went to like from 70 to 100ish. So yeah, it's a risk, and I mean, if he can make this stock as clean as possible, he can take this to a game 5. But he's going for the illusion.
He's gone high almost every time, although he pretty much has to, because Ness just destroys.
Because it's like, yeah, it's like, if you recover on ledge, he just like does all these